Okay, so I know you all seen that short, but if you haven't seen it and you're just looking at this video, then you came to the right person. So, I know a little more about The Walking Dead than anybody else, and potential theories on how it started or how it will end. But there's just one thing I want to point out. If anyone's owner of The Walking Dead, or co-owner or founder, don't know how this works, but could you by any chance make an armored fire engine? Like, I just find it a little, like, yeah, at least get like one fire engine that isn't wrecked or destroyed, please. Okay, but anywho, y'all probably seen the zombies I made. We're gonna go over them from oldest to newest. Gonna go over some of the lore of the zombies and some tips on how to make your own. Okay, so we're gonna start with, actually, we're gonna go from newest to oldest. Go over the timeline on how they were infected. And yeah. Okay, so for the new zombies, we got these purple zombies. They're supposed to be like a super rare mutation that gives them like 3 limbs. 3 or 2 limbs. Like, I'm just gonna point out. Sorry. This cough is really tickling my throat. I'm good though. Okay, so these are the mutated. One of many. Now these zombies are pretty, like, mildly difficult to ram them with without 75% chance of them being dangerous, because they could flip over a car. But they're not that dangerous. Unlike this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you give this one a chance, it's gonna destroy it. It's gonna flip over a car. Never mind, the other zombies will. Okay, so how to make these? Okay, so you just need pipe cleaner, glue, if you want, paint. Now I developed a special type of paint which makes them stronger. Not giving up the recipe though. You gotta make your own. Okay, but anywho, these are the modern zombies I have made. Alright, I put the bulldozer. Oh, onto the next ones. Okay. Just gonna go over a little fun fact. Okay, so if you want to survive a zombie outbreak, you're gonna need some of these vehicles if you want to survive. First one, a tractor. Not ideal, but it can actually be pretty handy. Like, how often would you say you ran over a zombie with a tractor? Not often. Okay, next one, a tanker or semi. They're pretty powerful, so it kind of makes sense. Like, they're more powerful than the standard single axle trucks. Like, 6-wheel trucks or 6-wheel tankers. You know what I'm saying? Or the 8-wheeled tractors or trains. No, not trains. Tractor trailers. Like, if you want a high chance of survival, you're gonna need something with power. Something strong. Like, if you just go up to a zombie, horde of zombies in a steamroller, you're doomed. Like, steamroller is the slowest out of all the vehicles. And if you just roll up to a horde, you're doomed within 5 seconds. Not only is it tall enough that someone can climb, unless you're dealing with armless zombies, and hey, I'm not telling you how to defend yourself from zombies. I'm just saying, like, if you want to survive a zombie outbreak, then you gotta choose something faster, or more lower to the ground, to avoid puncturing your tires, or just using concrete wheels, or having vehicles treads. Like, and if you're going for a tank, tanks are off the list, because most of them would either be destroyed, ransacked, butchered, or just full of zombies. Avoid all tanks at all costs. You're gonna need other tread vehicles, like the fastest tank, a bulldozer, excavator, scrapyard crane, or a regular crane. Actually, ignore the crane. The regular crane. Do not use that. Unless you're planning on driving a car on a zombie thing. Not judging. Do what you want to do. But, honestly, and just gonna point out, most of the how to survive zombie videos are actually kinda true. They're kinda. But if you want long-term survival, you're gonna need an extra person. Someone who knows how to weld. Because if you're trapped in a scrapyard with a person who does not know how to weld, then you can't make armor for yourself to protect yourself, or weapons, or one of those crazy Mad Max trucks or cars. Like, hey. But if you do know how to weld, keep practicing as long as you can. Okay, but now, back to the video. Okay, so we got one zombie for this one. There it is. So this one came with, like, I built this one along with another, which you'll see very soon after another type. Well, this is just the simplest. All you need is a pipe cleaner and paint, and that's all you need. Not a lot to this, just very dangerous. So if you're taking this one out, that's just a low rider for that one. Into the pile. On to the next tribe of zombies. Oh, fun fact. Did you know there's no magic number for zombie outbreaks? Isn't that surprising? Okay, well, anyway, anywho, these are the clay zombies. And if you're seeing that one with the T in its head, we'll get to that one soon. Just one more tribe away. Okay, but anywho, these are the second generation clay zombies. I'm gonna go over their lore. Okay, so this one, I'm just gonna put them all together. They are the regular looking ones. There you go. So I only got 4 of these zombies. This one has a weird bee stinger. A creeper. There's the back of the food. A chomper. Mainly inspired by PVZ. A gigantic. Also inspired by PVZ. But I just often call it the tank. And the tree zombie. Now for lore, this thing is patient 1 of the whole zombie outbreak. All zombies cannot be taken out as long as this tree is up. Just gonna go over 2 of the zombies' lore. Just gonna start off with this one. So this one is the hit zombie. I designed it to be oh, excuse me. So this one is partially inspired by actually I just took inspiration from a regular zombie. Trying to have a bit of its skull showing and a part of its brain. And I give it some history. It's been through a lot. Even though it's been around for almost half a year now. Next up, patient 1. So this thing basically was a zombie before it getting morphed into a tree, which now it supplies all life to all the zombies. But there is one zombie that can still be around when the tree is not. Timber. Next up, the tank. So I designed it to have an exhaust pipe in its back. Like the zombie was a trucker before turning into a zombie. And the reason I call it a tank because I try to imitate like a tank shell going through it. And yeah, I call it the tank. If you're wondering about this one stick, so there was a design. See this one? I built a pickaxe for the zombie. I have it like this was the 3rd one to get infected. Oh, I know, not yeah, the 3rd one. But it did not encounter that zombie first. It actually encountered the oldest one. Oh, let's get the bulldozer. Don't worry, you'll see the tank sooner. You'll see the tank later. Next up, the first ever pipe cleaner zombies. Now these zombies actually been through a lot because they were the first to be rammed by cars or squashed by cars if you think about it. It's some cars could be out on the field and 2 cars could be. Next. So there. So these zombies are the first ones to be made. Well, technically not the first one, since I made a lot in the past. Don't know where they are now. Man, something is in my throat. Ah. Okay. Oh. So, these ones are just made to, like, test out the cars, see if they can actually handle an outbreak. Turns out, the cars can actually survive an outbreak. Well, most of them. And these zombies were actually used in a short, where the first two vehicles were seen were a train. Hold on, let me get the cars. Are these exact cars? Oh, the first round before I recorded it, this train just body slammed this one. But then when I recorded, this one just basically tipped over this one. And when I was done recording, well, it was supposed to be like a minute shorter. But either way, this car won it. And it was the first ever pickup truck I have. Okay, now back to these. That's basically it. Let's plow them down and get ready for the last and the oldest zombie I made. The oldest one. Now, this one was built for like a little game that was heavily inspired by PvZ. The Walnut Bowling. Don't know where the others are. The other ones are, but this is the oldest one I got. And see this pickaxe? It used to be his before he got to his backup one. But is now jammed in that zombie's brain. And this is the second tallest. Oh wait, no, could be wrong. I'm using this. Oh, so we got a new tall one. It's this zombie. But this one's still pretty tall. But if we remove the pickaxe, which is jammed in there, then it should be... then it'd be taller than the tank. Oh wait, nope. Wait, maybe. Yep, it'd be taller than the tank. But we count every accessory on the zombie. So, there we are. So now we got the new tallest one. So this is the second tallest and the third tallest. Oh, that's everything about these. So, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button. Actually, nah, you don't have to. Like, I'm doing this purely just for fun. Purely. So, you like the video? Please consider subscribing. It'll really help out the channel. Because now it's just that it stands still at subscribers. It's gonna be snowing soon.